making huge losses, wondering what to do during this volatile market, then this video is for you. Watch till the end to find out what investment strategies you can follow to overcome this second wave of COVID-19 market volatility. Namaskar, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Deep Talk Show. So, I have received so many requests from all of you that I should make videos in English. Well, from today onwards, I am going to make all my videos in English, but for all my Bengali viewers, তোমাদের জন্য আমি ইম্পর্টেন্ট যতগুলো পার্ট আছে, যে জায়গাগুলো খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, সেটা বাংলায় আরেকবার রিপিট করে দেবো, যাতে তোমাদেরও বুঝতে কোনো রকম অসুবিধা না হয়। সো লেটস নট ওয়েট, লেটস গেট স্টার্টেড। সো আই হ্যাভ রিসিভড so many of your messages that I am in huge losses. What should I do? Should I book losses or should I average out on my investments? These are very common question, and like every one of you has this same common question: what should I do right now? And the market, when the market is currently going a little bit up, you are again asking me, should I buy or it's going to fall again, right? These are very common question. Everyone is asking this thing. So first of all, as I have previously mentioned this as well, first of all we need to understand there are some common mistakes we do, and the biggest mistake is that this is a trend, this is a universal trend that everyone does. So what we do when the market is bullish, is going up, we tend to buy, and when the market is going down, we tend to sell. So common যেটা ভুল সেটা হচ্ছে, যখন মার্কেট ওপরে যাচ্ছে তখন আমরা কিনছি, আর যখন মার্কেট নিচে পড়ছে তখন আমরা বিক্রি করে দিচ্ছি। This is a blunder, this is a huge mistake. We should not do this kind of stuff. If we are doing this, then we need to understand that we are not properly educated to invest. We should rather use our money, give it to someone who is educated enough to invest in the market. Because if you have a good sense of the market, good sense of your portfolio companies, then you are not going to do that thing, right? If you have to do that, either there is very difficult challenges which certainly came for your portfolio companies, otherwise you never had any idea about your businesses. So it's facing very difficult challenges and you have to sell those businesses, right? So first of all, when we are investing, I'm again repeating this, we need to learn a lot of things. It will be foolish, very foolish, that if I, without learning, if I just start investing, because then I'm going to learn most of the things in a very hard way, and I won't suggest any of you doing that, because you are going to lose money. Even if you learn and come to the market, you might lose money, but the probability will be very less in that case. So what to do now? The strategy of selecting a company is very simple, and it's, when I am going to like say, you will feel like this is very common, this is very obvious. So whenever you are investing itself is a kind of business, treat this in the same manner. Now for business, what you do, you have to figure out each and every quarter, right? You have to plan your quarters and you have to work accordingly to reach your targets. And if you are not reaching your targets, then you have to evaluate what are the challenges you are facing and how you can recover from those challenges, right? Now for investing particularly, challenges are basically more, because you are investing in lot of businesses, not only one business, you are investing in lot of businesses, right? So you have to keep your focus on each of those portfolio companies, your portfolio companies. You have to know your numbers, what you are desiring for those companies, each companies, that is the targets, and with their performance, post their results, how they have performed. If they have performed better than your expectations, if they have done not up to the mark, then you have to evaluate, right? You have to understand, this is not particularly for this situation, COVID situation, this is true for every time, be it financial crisis or anything, this is going to happen. So when you figure out that this is the reason behind this company is not performing up to the mark. You have to figure out the causes, and if those causes are something like, for now it's being like, a company might not perform as expected because of the COVID situation, right? Maybe due to lockdown, or like factory closure, several things like that. But you have to understand why this company is not performing as it should be. Now, for this particular situation like COVID-19, you can see that this company is not performing as you expected. So the valuation is going down. People are not happy with this company. So the bears are in favor of it and the market is crashing. Then you have to understand whether the reason is solely COVID-19. And if it's solely COVID-19, you have to understand that how bad it may affect the business and for how long this will affect it. So for example, take a company, you have a portfolio company which has a hotel, which is in hotel industry, and it does its business, its hotel is in, for example, take a city like Goa maybe. So it Goa, okay. So now you have to understand, if it is in Goa, how it's affected by COVID-19. Okay, if Goa government has announced lockdown, then the hotel industry will get affected, right? If the hotels are getting closed, how long in previous year, for how long the cases and how bad the cases were, how long it took to recover from that stage, right? The recovery rate, and how good the company balance sheets are, because they need capital to remain open. They need cash in their hand so that they can live for that day when everything gets normal. Because if they are run out of cash, then they won't be there for the business at the normal days. The same goes for you as well, right? So when a company is not performing up to the mark, and you figure out that this might not do well for a long term, right? And you understand the valuation will also reflect that. So if that follows that trend, then that valuation might reach at this point, and this will cause you, suppose, X rupees of losses, right? But you know that you can handle that losses and keep the money there, then that's a case. Otherwise, what you can do, you can just sell at a certain point, that okay, I'm going to sell this company at this point. Let's see if that company recovers from that point or not, then I will reinvest it again, okay? But meanwhile, I will get the cash out of that company. I will keep it as reserved, and I will look for better opportunities between this period. Maybe an X company in financial sector might do well during this period. So you need to understand that. And as most of you are wondering what to do if we need to average out or not, so you need to figure out, if you have entered in a high level and the company is getting corrected, the valuations are getting corrected, then you definitely should average out. You can average out. You can definitely get in a better try to get a better price by averaging out, because the company will definitely go back to business and will do great again, right? So in that case, you can average out. But if you feel that this might take long, then you should sell off and book losses, because there is a saying that you have to live for another day. So if you are not selling at the right time and getting your cash back, then you are not able to invest it further. It's stuck there, right? If you sell the shares, book losses, and then reinvest it, you might earn better result. So you have to follow that. And for the current situation, keeping on the previous records and as much study I have done, there are huge chances that the cases will go further up, and there might be a requirement of a little bit of lockdown, maybe not like the previous national lockdown, but regional lockdowns are required. So it will be very interesting to see how things turns up. And keeping on that mind, I will suggest you, depending on your how hungry you are and how much risk you can take, you should keep a certain percentage of your net portfolio as in cash reserve. So you have that cash on your hand, you get a better opportunity at a correct time, and you invest that amount in the market. So keep in this thing in your mind. And if you are not, as I said, if you are not educated enough, like if you feel that you need to learn much more, then definitely consult your advisor. They are doing this professionally. Consult with them. There is a saying, if you have a piece of a small like grape or something, or the whole grape, and if you have half of a watermelon, then the half is always better than the whole grape, right? So you need to stick to that. You need to value things, try to learn as much as you can, and definitely follow the market trends very closely. Keep your cash reserves and invest when the market gives you best opportunities. This is a very simple strategy. Follow this. I can assure you, you are not going to regret what you are doing now. I hope I'm able to give you an overview right now, and I am requesting all of you, প্লিজ টেক কেয়ার। সবাই মাস্ক পরুন, কারণ মাস্ক পরাটা খুব দরকারি। হাত পরিষ্কার রাখুন, সোশ্যাল ডিস্টেন্স মেনটেন করুন, গভর্নমেন্ট যে রেগুলেশনসগুলো আনছে প্লিজ ফলো করুন, খুব দরকারি। খুব বাজে সময়ের মধ্যে দিয়ে আমরা যাচ্ছি। ইফ ইউ হ্যাভ এনি কোয়েশ্চেন, definitely reach out to me for suggestion as well. I hope all of you are going to stay safe and all your family members are going to stay safe. So I'm ending this video here. It's already quite long now. Tata, sayonara, take care, namaskar.